Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amanda if you're new. Today I created this halo eye using the Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay. If you'd like to see how I created this look, please keep watching. So I'm back with the eyebrows. Of course I do my eyebrows first. Today I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and then I just set it with Benefit Speed Brow. I used concealer obviously to shape my eyebrows. Yeah, shape them in light. And now to set that concealer, I'm gonna go in with, I think, Chaser right here, this shade right here, with just a big fluffy brush by Real Techniques. And I'm gonna bring that all the way up to my eyebrow to set all of that. The next thing I'm gonna do is go into my crease. I'm going to take this Morphe M330 brush, the one that falls apart on me, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, Low Blow, and just throw that in my crease. I always make this mistake of washing this brush or like wiping it down before I use it, and the moisture just sticks in it, and then the eyeshadow turns into paint on me, so it's like impossible to blend, but I got this. Now we're gonna start on the edges of the eye. We're working on a halo eye. We're gonna go in with this shade right here that's a little bit darker, Cayenne, yeah. And for this I'm actually going to use like a pencil brush. This is the M222 by Morphe. I'm gonna wipe that off and make sure there's nothing on that. But I'm also gonna make sure that it's not soaked and it doesn't turn my shadow into paint. Just gonna lightly start bringing the color into my eye and blending it. We're working very slowly and softly with this, since they are deeper shades. I'm not sure if I mentioned in my last video, but it actually helps if you relax your eyes and look down at a mirror to really work up to your crease. And we're just gonna keep building that. Now that we have the outer edges filled out, we're actually gonna go around the actual crease very lightly to shape that and to give it that definition. Look at that line. We're gonna blend that out later, don't worry. Now the next color I wanna go in with is actually gonna be a little bit darker. We're gonna go into He Double right here with the same pencil brush. Kind of work the same kind of a technique. We really wanna just work on building up color on this. We wanna focus this more on the outer corners and going into the crease right here. And kind of take it and just blend that. Now to deepen it up even further, I want to take this color Ashes. This is going to be the darkest color we go to. Same brush. Lightly tap in it, tap it off, and then really focus that on the furthest corners and blend it up into the crease. And we're just gonna work it in super lightly. You wanna hold the brush. It actually helps if you hold it further away. And just really lightly go in. The lighter the better. The color is something you can build up. We're gonna go back into Cayenne right here with this same brush and kind of bring it more towards the center. Actually, you can fill it in because we're just gonna go back over it. This will help it all blend together. Now after doing that, we're going to go back into Ashes, the darkest shade right here, and deepen up the corners. You just want to keep deepening the colors until you feel like you've achieved the proper amount of intensity, what you want. I think I want it just a little darker. Now that we have our halo eye kind of like laid out, what we want to do is go back into the crease and blend this out. Since it's kind of a harsh line right now, we're going to go back into the crease color with this fluffy brush by Real Techniques that I'm wiping off right now because I don't clean my brushes ever. We're going to go back into our crease color right here, low blow. And we're gonna kind of just lightly layer it over the top. Now that we have this super blown out look, we're gonna go into Ounce right here and just highlight the brow bone with it to kind of tone down that color, and we're just gonna use the same brush. Now that we have that all laid out, I have my Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Kitten Karma, the prettiest one and the only one I have. And we're gonna actually go ahead and put this right in the center right here to really make the halo glow. I'm just gonna start by applying it, and then I'm gonna take a concealer brush to kind of detail the crease. Now with my concealer brush, this is just my concealer brush by e.l.f. I'm gonna just kind of blend out that glitter. And with the same brush we were using to put in this dark shade, I'm just gonna go back over to blend it. I'm actually going to take a little bit more of that and put it in the center. To get that halo eye look, you want to kind of taper it up and out. You want to do a little bit less right above the eye and then make it work its way out on the crease. I'm going to let that dry for a minute, and then we're going to go back in with the shadows and blend that out. See, we have a little bit right up here in the crease where it probably shouldn't be. I'm gonna go back into that same pencil brush by Morphe, my M222, and with the deepest shade, Ashes right here, we're going to blend out the glitter. With the same brush, we're gonna go back into Cayenne right here to kind of give it that ombre effect. We're just gonna go right over the top. So now what we want to do before we move on with anything else is line the waterline. I'm going to use the Sephora eyeliner in Flirting Game, 15 Flirting Game. And we're just going to go in down here. And what we want to do at the top, since we're going to be wearing false lashes, is we're going to tight line. And I'm going to be using this Clinique liner. Again, this is the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pen in black. And like I've done before, I'm going to fill in between my lashes because I feel like I have very thin, very sparse lashes, and filling them in with like a liquid liner will make them look a little more thick and it'll blend a little bit easier with my false lashes. I will be right back with the other eye done, my face on, and my lashes on to show you the final look. I keep saying final look. Okay, I'll be back with my foundation on to show you how I'm doing the bottom lash line. And then I'm gonna go away, put my false lashes on, and then I'll be back with the final look. Right now I'm just gonna go do the rest of my face and this eye. Okay, so I'm back with no lip. We're gonna finish up underneath the eye right here. I think all I want to do is just go in around the edges with this darkest color right here, Ashes, like we did on the top, with that same pencil brush, M222. I really focus that on the outer corners. And then in the center right here, I'm gonna go in with Cayenne. I'm gonna buff out these edges right here since I went in with foundation. It was just the same brush that we used to buff our upper, this area, brow bone area. That was not good, hold on. I'm gonna take the lighter shade actually and go in and lighten that up so it doesn't look as wild. That was a mistake. I'll be right back. Okay, so we had to pull a little fixer-upper on the side, but now I'm just gonna go back in and do the same on the bottom on this side without doing the weird buffing thing that I was doing. Now that that's all done, I'm going to go back into my waterline with that Sephora brown liner. And now with Benefit's Roller Lash, just applying a layer before I put my false lashes on. So I'm going to go apply my false lashes off camera, my bottom lash mascara, and a lip, and I will be back for the final touches. So I'm back. I just threw on these lashes by Crave lashes. This is the style Chocolate Souffle, and I threw on Allison by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I want to finish this look off with a really blinding highlight, so I grabbed my Ofra in Rodeo Drive, and I'm just gonna put as much of this on as I want. And I'm gonna kind of bring that up over my brow bone. Oh, and I'm blending it in using the M501 by Morphe. And I'm gonna take a little bit in on my forehead above my brows. like a little bit on the Cupid's bow, and then the tiniest bit down the bridge of my nose, and then on the tip of my nose. A little bit under my brow bone, of course, or on my brow bone, right under my eyebrow. So here's the final look. I hope you guys loved this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you recreate it, please tag me in on Instagram. I'm at Amanda Sliva Beauty. Be sure to like and subscribe. I already said like, but I mean, I really want you to. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will be posting again soon. I hope to see you in that next video, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Mwah.